Welcome to Where'd You Get That Yarn, Northern California. So, I am from Northern California, from a little town called Oroville, and grew up, in Northern California. When lived in Oroville, worked in Chico, had moved to Auburn for a while, worked in Auburn and Grass Valley. So very familiar with the Northern California area. Lake Tahoe is one of my favorite places on earth. My husband and I even got married there. And I've been doing the Where'd You Get That Yarn series for the different places that I'm traveling while we're living abroad in Germany. And I went home to visit this past October/November. And while I was there, I thought, I don't have any local yarn from home. So my sisters and I went on a sister trip to Nevada City. We spent the night there, went to a winery, just had a really good sister time. It was just great to have no husbands, no kids, no grandkids, just the three of us. Just a really good time to connect and spend some quality time together, because I'm living in Germany. One sister lives in Louisiana, the other one lives in California. So to have all three of us together at the same time doesn't happen all that often. But we were able to make that happen. So that was wonderful. That when we left Nevada City, we stopped off in Grass Valley on our way back to the Oroville Paradise area. And while we were in Grass Valley, went to the local yarn shop there. That was what we stopped for. It's called the Heathered Yarn Company, and I will link to their website below. But while we were there, I bought local yarn. Not locally sourced yarn. They didn't have any locally sourced yarn at the time, but locally dyed. So this yarn, as you can see, it says on the label, hand dyed. If you can see that, it's kind of, there we go. Hand dyed in Grass Valley. So this is a sock kit that she had. This color is called Release the Bats. This color is called Canned Wine. So it has a contrasting heel and toe, and I loved the colors. So I got this little sock kit from the Heathered Yarn Company. And then they had leftover kits like this from the Sierra Nevada Yarn Crawl, which had just taken place the weekend prior. When I got to California, I had super bad jet lag, and so we did miss the Sierra Nevada Yarn Crawl, which I'm really sad about. One year we will make it, but this year was not the year. But this was another one of the kits, Justine Chenille Stone Cottage mini set for the Sierra Nevada Yarn Crawl 2021. Now, it did not actually come with these 4 mini hanks in there. It only came with 3, and I added a 4th. I know for certain that these 2 mini hanks were in this kit. And I can't remember which one of these was in there with it. I think it was just the plain green that was in there with it. I'm pretty sure. And then I saw the variegated and loved it because it incorporates all of the colors. And so I added that to it. So I have no idea what I'm going to make with this yet, but I decided to pick that up. Now, the other yarn I showed you, the Heathered Yarn Company hand dyed, this one is 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. And the Justine Chenille yarn is 70% superwash merino, 30% yak, and 10% nylon. They are both really nice yarns, and I'm really glad that I decided to look for some hand-dyed yarns. And I will link Justine Chenille's website in the bottom as well. She also designs lots of patterns that she sells. You can purchase those on her Etsy shop, or also I know that Heathered Yarn Company does carry some of her patterns, but anyways, just wanted to share some local Northern California dyed yarn, and like I said, share their links below because it was a really nice shop. The owner was super nice, and very helpful. You know, when I told them I was looking for local yarns, they pointed me in the right direction, and I was able to get these beautiful yarns. So not quite maybe as exotic as some of my other trips, but I hope that you enjoyed the local yarn series for Northern California.